Our article today have the title Playing with the Pixels. A freelance photographer working in Beirut, Lebanon, tried a little too hard to convey the horror of war. He altered at least two photographs he took there during the summer of 2006. In one, he used computer software to darken and thicken smoke rising from the bombed building. In another, he inserted objects below and behind the F-16 fighter jet to make it look like the jet was firing multiple missiles. In reality, the jet was firing no missiles at all, only a flare. He then submitted both pictures to a news service, which purchased them and sent them out for newspaper to use. Unfortunately for the photographer, his alterations were soon apparent to some sharp-eyed readers. Many internet bloggers pointed out clues buildings that appeared twice in the same picture, inconsistent shadows, identical vapor trails behind the missiles. Within hours, the news service stopped distributing the pictures and dismissed the photographer. Subsequently, they issued a statement that such fakery was unethical and had no place in the news business. Maybe so, but it happens regularly. Recently, another news service got caught sending out an outed photo of an Alaskan pipeline worker. A newspaper in North Carolina fired photographer for changing the color of the sky in the picture of a firefighters. In 2003, a California newspaper fired a photographer for combining two pictures from Iraq taken moments apart into one. In 2004, the re-election campaign for President George W. Bush reluctantly admitted altering a video by inserting faces into a crowd of soldiers listening to Bush. You could tell because some faces appeared at several places in the crowd at the same time. Some of three, some of these episodes were quite serious attempts to mislead the public, and some were relatively trivial. All of them undermined the public's trust in the reality of news photographs. Actually, that's good. The public tend to assign too much reality to what they see in the photographs anyway. We should approach all news photos as somewhat unreal. What does it mean for a photograph to be true? What it, that it captured what we should perceive it. If we were standing where the camera was, that's nonsense. The camera sees quite differently from a human eye. Normal human vision is roughly equivalent to what you get from a 35 millimeters camera lens zoom out a little bit to between 42 millimeter and 50 millimeters. A lens longer than that shows details no human eye could see. A lens shorter than that shows an unnaturally broad view and too little detail.